washing on. And let's try and remember how to put up a dandy trailer tent. Now, I had this nailed years ago. I could put these up in 15 minutes on my own. Set it up, it's that side to the left, that side to the right. But this one's going to need some repairs to it. So these poles need to come out. Well, basically that's where we're looking at the moment. And I'll come to it as we unfold it. So yeah, if you've never seen one of these before, they are genius. So single-handedly, that's a dandy dart, a 4-berth. So as these evolved, they went to different colours. There's brown ones, green ones, orange ones, dark blue ones, or the later ones. And then some of them had gas struts on the bedside to enable you to get in what's called the bat wings. So it's quite old. This, it needs a little bit of TLC. But basically there's a full double bed there. This is a little settee, but it can fold down into a bed, or you've got some storage space at the back of there for bits. The original ones used to have a cooker on here and a grill, which I think there's remnants of it still lurking about, and a sink with a little 12-volt pump and everything. And then there's cupboards down here, and there's cupboards here. It's got mains, it's got another storage underneath here. It's got the RCD and the hook up. So it's a little bit old, a little bit dated, but these things last forever. And this one is also insulated, so the roof's insulated, so it helps keep the sun out, the heat out in the summer, and keep some of the heat in the winter. And so we started off with one of these, a newer one in better condition. Yeah, unbelievable, isn't it? And then we were towed it with the Mazda Bongo. Goodness me, I never thought I'd have a dandy again. So a couple of things missing. There, you can get roof liners for them, which makes it neater. It's not essential. And there are no curtains. There's curtain things, so we need to pick up some potential curtains. But what I need to do is also... Hello, Rasha. Hello. Hello. Now then, do you remember our dandy camper? Can you remember being in one of these? Don't believe that. You just come straight in, haven't you? Hey? So the big question now is, when I measure this, is A, will it fit behind the hedge where I've shown you in the past? Not only will it fit, will I be able to set it up and assemble it, and also have some access to the hawthorn hedging, to be able to cut the hedging down, otherwise it's all going to go a bit wild. But yeah, there we are. I wonder if Rasha's remembering. Are you remembering, Rasha? Oh, you're a bit freaked out. What's up? What's up? Sorry, yeah, it's got again, so the tractor going by. Solid walls. It's got double glazed glass on it. It's got a proper door. Oh, proper door and everything. So as far as I remember, it was the only trailer tent on the market that could be classed as a folding camper. Sorry, as a folding caravan. So some sites you can't take trailer tents on, you can only take caravans. So Shell Island, if you know where Shell Island is, you're not allowed to take caravans on, but you could take you can take a dandy on. Right, how good is that? I'm going to call that it for today. It's getting on a little bit. I need to be thinking about getting some tea in the oven. But I just wanted to know, see whether I could remember how to set it up. Right. So it's still the night before. Sorry, I've got some chicken in the oven, some ribs cooking. So tomorrow, as I was moving a load of bricks and stuff, I'm on a mission to move this worktop and carcass out. So I need to get a double one of them for a dishwasher, and then a dishwasher overflow, which will go into that overflow pipe. So you can just get an adapter for it. I want to get that carcass out, and those carcasses out. I might even just take this top off, because I do want to end up with here, fingers crossed, there's going to be a washing machine, a dishwasher, and an under counter fridge. So Sandra's now ordered a new fridge. So this is a huge fridge, and I believe it's a 3/4 one, so it's about that high. But I had to do it so it actually fits and measures, so it'll fit into here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to have a screw fix or a B&Q day tomorrow. Let's go and get some bits, and all being well, that'll just unscrew, and then we will end up with another worktop. So you can sort of put your pots onto it as you're loading into the dishwasher, and take things out of the dishwasher and obviously into the washing machine. So I still will have a worktop down there, and probably a small cupboard for keeping washing machine stuff and cleaning stuff. And then once the fridge is in, that fridge needs moving out and getting either going to a new home or whatever. The reason why it's a bit rusty, this used to be in a shed in our old house, not in the new house, but it's a really nice fridge. It's huge, really big. Right, so this is ended up a bit easier than I was hoping, although I don't think that's secured. But basically 4 screws there, 4 screws there, 1 on the top, up, 4 on that side, and this side, and that one's on the top are off. So I do believe that should be all there is to it. So I can get the top off and get these carcasses off, and maybe get some regular size units. Let's see if this pulls off all right. Right, that one out and that one out. And say these might end up in the garage against the wall with a. I've put my worktops up there, but that worktop fits, but another worktop along it. Could even come in here, couldn't it? So the floor needs a damn good wipe over. I need to get some cleaning stuff for this. But now we've got the washing machine where we can see where it is. These are the dividers. I need to get a twin overflow for waste overflow for the dishwasher, which is coming this weekend when Sandra's up, the bank holiday weekend. And then I need to get a twin connector onto here for the water supply, and then I need to measure the fridge. But yeah, that's nice and simple, isn't it? So I thought everything would do okay there, and that's just gone exactly as planned. I'll put the dishwasher there, or the dishwasher there. I'll move the washing machine up a bit. Whoever put these kitchen units in didn't really think too cleverly on the future. Anyway, little job done. Rubber gloves on, there's a dandy in the back garden. Do like these grey walls. I have taken a bit of a fancy to these sort of light grey. The light on. There's, yeah, I do like that. Don't know what Sandra thinks of it. My God, it's a day off. The sun is shining. Hey Russia, how you doing? How you doing? Bird muck on my new table. Dandy, glowing in the sunshine. Right, I've got a busy day today, which I'll try and take you with me as I get things done. So, starting off with a couple of cups of coffee. Got some emails, personal emails come in that I'll need to reply to. And then I think I'm going to go into Skegness. I've got some boxes in the back of the Corando to get rid of, because the tip's open today. Then I need to nip into a shop and do a little bit of shopping, although I do need to do an Iceland shop at some stage. And then this afternoon, stroke today, I've got the kitchen units to think about. So I might need a trip to Screwfix or B&Q, something like that, to get the things ready for the dishwasher. I've got the big mow to do today, including the big verges in the front of our property you've not seen yet, and Sandra's given me permission to mow where the snowdrops were. And then fingers crossed, I'm going to do some measuring up, make sure this dandy fits where I think it's going to fit, and I've got a massive pile of bricks to move. So yeah. And meanwhile, Russia? Yeah, Rush, what are you doing? Meanwhile, I think you can hear birds are cheeping. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's relatively mild, it's not freezing cold like it has been. So let's get this day well and truly underway. I think Russia thought, has spring sprung? Well, it's sprang a few times, hasn't it? God grave. Right, it's actually a proper nice day. Feels like it should be. So say Russia for a quick walk, and then out in the Crando for an hour or so. Oh, no eggs there today. So that's at the bottom of our lane. It's a place that sells fresh chicken eggs. Sandra got some last time she was here. I can't believe the day. So the weather forecast said it would be raining. How wrong can it be? My favourite place. Right, boxes. There's some packing material. I'm at the tip. It's open. The only tip that closes during the week. Anyway, it's open. Will I get a rollicking? Let's hope not. A man from the tip. Very helpful. This isn't really a criticism, but obviously I've left the boot open because I've got these big boxes, and I've just put a big box in, and next to me I've got a man in the back of my car, physically in the back of here, rummaging through my rubbish. Anyway, he's just took a big cardboard box. And this is just... We need a sitcom. Life at the local dump. You can do it. When you're being it, guess where I am. My grandson has been in hospital for the last couple of nights. Apparently he had a gland infection. They weren't too sure what it was, and anyway, they've been treating it with antibiotics, and everything's going okay. So he should have been discharged today. You couldn't make this up, could you? And unfortunately, he's now caught a bug at hospital, a vomiting bug. So he's back poorly, not with what he went in for, but he's caught something in hospital. So, oh, poor Caden. And Lucy, because obviously she's in there with him. Yeah, you go into hospital with one illness and catch another illness while you're in there. Not good, is it? All right, let's see if we can get these bit of plumbing bits for the new dishwasher. Right, so I've got my bits, so all these shall do. The other thing I've got is I've got a top one, which I'm not too sure whether I'm going to use or not. I needed a twin connector to connect the cold water pipe to the dishwasher. I spent ages looking for one at B&Q, and I asked, and they don't sell them. Go to Screwfix, he said. So Screwfix, here I come. Right. So I've got, I should say, Screwfix. They're always very jolly in there, very helpful. So I've ordered, I've got a plastic Y piece for the cold water feed into the dishwasher, but the plastic ones aren't too good, if I'm honest, but they didn't have a metal one in. So I've actually now ordered a metal one, and then if push comes to push, we'll replace the plastic one for the metal one for the sake of £4, and then I've got a spare one, and then I've got a, yeah, that should be here tomorrow. Right, bits and bobs, beautiful day. I think what we need to do now, we'd best get back to the bungalow. Right, that's not quite gone to plan. I hate plumbing. Me and plumbing, we do not gel together. Basically, for that to screw onto here now, I need another pipe, and Screwfix didn't have none at B&Q, and Screwfix didn't have any in, so I've ordered one for tomorrow. So the washing machine and new dishwasher stroke under counter fridge area stroke refrigerator is going to be on pause until tomorrow. So that's all minging in it, all needs wiping down and cleaning. So that is now going to mean, actually while the weather's decent, outside work. Bottle of water first. Right, so I think I'm going to mow before I move the bricks. So this part of our garden that I'm on now, I've got another lawn here. Too many, so much grass, it's unbelievable. So this was full of daffodils and snowdrops and other things. So Sandra said, leave it till I get back and all the rest of it. Anyway, they've all died off now, so she's given me permission with that. And then outside our property, we've got 3 grass areas. Look at the size of these. So I've got all that grass there. And I've got all of this here. And here. So that all needs cutting because that was full of daffodils. So when Sandra was up last weekend, as I talked about these daffodils, and she said they're okay to deal with now. So basically, I'm going to end up probably with a full green bin of green waste, and it doesn't get emptied every 2 weeks. But I might end up having to do a green tip run, and then round the back, as I say, still undecided with this dandy. The dandy. I've got the compost machine. This is going to need emptying. I haven't got a wheelbarrow. I'm putting somewhere because it ain't going to fit in the wheelie bin, the green bin, because that's going to be full. And then all this brickwork's going to need to go in. A load of sand. I don't know that that's going to lift up. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Baking. Right, I've had to pull the deck right up. I think it's on height number 5. So this is a bit like doing it's a bit like my haircut the other day. So I'm going to leave this a bit scraggy at the minute because it's still very damp as I've come under. So the deck was right up. But anyway, that's definitely looking a lot tidier. I know there's still scraggy bits, but the deck needs to come right down. And, as I say, we've got all this here, and more grass in the nurseries. All that's cut down. All that's ours. All that's cut down. And down there, and I say there's clumps of daffodils. So this is on position number 5. So it needs to come down to number. I think it's number 3. We're going to do it on, and then on our main lawn. If you remember this, we need a strimmer. So sort of cut down, and the wheelie bin that was completely empty is now full. So for Sandra's birthday, I've got her a petrol lawnmower, which she's quite excited by. She's never used a self-propelled one before. I'm going to need to get her a fairly decent hedge trimmer. And you know what else I'm going to have to get Sandra for her birthday? She needs a trimmer, doesn't she? It's going to be the best birthday of Sandra's entire life. Right, I'm going to pull the mower away, and I need to sit down and just get my breath back together. That was some going, as I say, that's completely full. And then in a week or so, next cut, we'll pull that deck down and it'll start to look a lot neater. Right, some sparkling mineral water, and I've got some cheesy, chickeny type strips in the air fryer. I'm going to have a bit of chili sauce, I think, and then think about tackling that direction, which I'm not looking forward to at all, but it'll be worth it. Of course it will, won't it? Right, and it's not a pork pie, but they're out of the air fryer. Look at those there. Sorry, I said they were chicken and cheese. They're not. They're like cheesy things with a bit of a sweet chili sauce. Very nice. Right, it's almost like having a. It's almost like having a dinner break, isn't it? What time is it? Yeah, it's about dinner time, isn't it? Beautiful day. Never rains here at the bungalow, ever. Right, the dead grey bit of the cottage. So, I personally think we just need to get these to the tip, or even sell them. I don't know. I need to see Sandra, but I'm going to move these old roof tiles and these bricks with my bare hands. I'm just going to put them down here by the hawthorn hedging, a little bit out of the way, and all being well, get that done in an hour or so. But there's a lot of bricks. And then I need to consider what I'm going to do with this. Grass cuttings in the compost machine. That's going to be another back-breaking job. Sometime later. Brick by brick, one by one. Tile by tile. Yeah, and I thought that was concrete, but it's sand, so that's not too bad. A lot of iron. Right, another job out of the way. Next, the compost machine. But I need a break first. Knackered, seriously knackered. I'm just going to have to temporarily go there, and I've got it out here, so I'm going to try and literally fork that out. Lincolnshire thistles, and found the loppers and stuff. I'm going to need that, I think. And try and get this moved to a new location. I've put it on some plant beds or something, but we haven't got any. Obviously, when Sandra, what are you doing, Rasha? When Sandra comes, I think, you know, I might buy Sandra a new wheelbarrow. Yeah, a new wheelbarrow for her birthday. She could have a petrol lawnmower, hedge trimmers, strimmer, and a wheelbarrow. This could be the best birthday Sandra's ever going to ever have, isn't it? And some, and some gloves, some new gardening gloves as well. I should get a workman's gloves. You don't have to say workman's gloves anymore, or is that sexist? So, I've peed off a lot of ants. They weren't very happy that their home had been moved, but it had to be done. So, it's just that to scatter now. So I pull back that big pile here, and hey ho, we have some space that we didn't have before. It was really weird. Really weird. When the very first viewing we ever came down, I said to Sandra, this area here is just going to be a dead area. That's why there's nothing here. It's primarily a lot in the shade. So, say if we can get that trailer tent down here, and in use for the summer months, and it can be folded up and stored down here over winter. You're just bringing in a bit of life to somewhere. Oh God, you can see the ants still going. Right, phone's going. I need to grab my phone. Hang on a moment. A little drama at the nurseries. Always a drama. Right. I need to now get some measuring underway and check and double check whether I've got the next phase of this right. Have we worn you out, Rasha? Oh, you're very tired. Oh, are you worn out? So Rasha's been pottering in and out of the garden today, including tucks underneath the dandy earlier. Right, a bit of a back-breaking day, bit of a graft day. So I think I'm going to finish off, and as I say, I'm off again tomorrow. So all being well, I'll get the sort of kitchen, laundry area all sorted, and so that all needs a proper scrub down and clean down. I'm not going to do that until I've got all the pipe work in place, in case me and plumbing we don't gel. We really don't gel. But yeah. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you did, there's a great big thumbs up from us to you. See you tomorrow, all being well, for another vlog from the Campsite Warden, who's now got a new Lincolnshire life.